Welcome to the organic architecture design. In this tutorial, I'm going to talk about how I set up my Blender file and also how you can tweaking those file settings and coming out of original new design. I'm very exciting. Let's get started. So I separate my file into two parts. One is the sort of gesture of my design. As you can see, is this curve above my file, and another one is just a surface that wrapping around this curve. So let me turn off the modifier so we can saw it more clearly. So when I turn off all the modifier, you can see it's just a very simple plane that wrapping around the curve, and of course a plane that had a lot of subdivision. I turn on the modifier, you can see we already had the base mesh of our design, our buildings. And if we're looking from the front view or the side view, we wanted to make our building to have a curvature looking. So how did I did it? I was using letter tool. In this case, I was using Quick Later from Yamajurobayev. His Quick tool is very good. And using later tool to tweaking the shape of the buildings, so I can have this kind of organic shape from the side view. And one of the benefits of designing organic buildings is it can looking very different from every different angles. And on a different part of this building, I was using array modifier. So I only modeling and design the single part of this buildings, and I using array modifier to make it have enough length to wrapping around the building. So in this case, I get the freedom to tweaking those modifier and getting a different result for my design. So by tweaking those modifier is one of the simple way for you to coming out of new ideas and new design. And I'm adding the bevel modifier. So when I smooth my shader, smooth my shade, it can reducing it becoming weird. You can turn off when you design and modeling in real time because they may cost extra amount of computing power. The benefit of this non-destructive technique and setup in Blender is you can saving your design decision and you can review later on. In tweaking those settings, sometimes you can coming out of completely new design and new iteration from your original thinking and ideas. For example, I am tweaking this later tool, and you can see the shape is along with it. Let me adjusting the setting a little bit. And yeah, you can see now all of a sudden we got this kind of Lion King rock buildings. Because I am designing in the real time, and I'm just experimenting with the shape and the detail on it. As you can see, tweaking the position of those each individual parts, I can very easy to adjust all the detail and the design on the buildings. And seeing from the different angles, I tried to make it had a nice contrast between soft and relatively harder edges. And yeah, since I'm going somewhere, you can always go to material property and tweaking the material and design the pattern decide the pattern on top of these buildings. Yeah, this looking better, I think. And there's a lot of different combination of the techniques. For example, you can wrapping around a mesh as a cutter and cut off a glass, a wall on your buildings, and you can have this sort of windows design on your buildings. And yeah, and you can tweaking the original curve of this design. You can coming out of just a lot of new shape, a new design, and just have fun. You know, it's just you can see not every part is actually that smart, and some part I already convert, so it didn't go along with the curve. But I think combined with span over technique, this method can just allow us to have a lot of iteration and this new design, and we can screen cap and just pen over it, and yeah, brainstorming a lot of new design based on your original idea. So this is pretty much about it. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy. See you on the next time. Bye bye.